News right now, we're learning about new details of a violent encounter in Waterbury that sent one woman to the hospital. Her husband is under arrest and charged with her attempted murder. Channel 3 Waterbury Bureau Chief Audrey Russo is live now from Piedmont Street. Audrey, what can you tell us?
Well, Kara, we're learning that while the whole violent encounter ended here on Piedmont Street, just down this way behind me, it actually started with a car chase on Wolcott Street, nearly 2.5 miles away. 910 Wolcott Street, a busy commercial strip with stores and restaurants. That's where Waterbury police say they were initially called last night for reports of one car chasing another. Police say the cars ended up in front of this apartment complex on Piedmont Street, where officers say 26-year-old Trevor Watson assaulted his wife. She was brought to the hospital with stab wounds, but police haven't identified the weapon used. She's in stable condition this morning. Trevor Watson is charged with criminal attempt at murder, kidnapping, assault, threatening, reckless endangerment, disorderly conduct, and a violation of a protective order. He's also facing motor vehicle violations. And while this entire encounter was sort of spread out over the city, Waterbury police say that this was an isolated incident and that there's no other threats to the public at this time. Live in Waterbury, Audrey Russo for Channel 3 Eyewitness News.